Hope you are doing well. I want to talk about the distributive property for 5 or 6 minutes. Something you've learned before in 6th grade, or I'm just going to take it a step further here in 7th grade. So, just going to give you a quick preview in 5 or 6 minutes about what we're doing in class tomorrow. We're talking about the distributive property here. And if you look at problem A, you would first of all think, well, Mr. I would just use the word of operation. I would think, say, 2 plus 6 is 8, 3 times 8, 24. Exactly right. You can always solve that problem that way. However, just for the sake of explanation, let's say I said that you need to use the distributive property. What you would do is you would take the 3 and you would distribute it to the 2. You would say 3 times 2 is 6. You would take the 3 and distribute it to the 6. Say 3 times 6 is 18. Since 18 is positive, we put a plus sign, and 6 plus 18 is 24. So there you have it. You've got 6 plus 18 is 24. Using the distributive property, you get the same answer as when you not use the distributive property. Now let's take a look at B. Again, you could say 7 minus 4 is 3. Bring down the 6. 6 times 3 is 18. If I told you to use the distributive property, this is what you would do. You would say, well, 6 times 7 is 42. You would say 6 times negative 4 is negative 24. And so you'd have 42 minus 24, which is 18. And that's it. Again, we take the 6 and we distribute it to the 7. We take the 6 and distribute it to the negative 4. When you distribute something, you get the same thing out of everything. Multiply each of the numbers within the parentheses by the number outside of the parentheses. I like to think of it, this is kind of a funny example here, but I like to think of it as almost lassoing. Now, this is actually an English example, but I want to view it as lassoing the number, okay? So again, we take the 6 and we lasso the 7, we take the 6 and we lasso the negative 4. Let's do example C. We're going to take 4 times 5. 4 distributed to the 5 gives us 20. 4 distributed to the negative 6, and we have to take the sign as well. 4 times negative 6 will be negative 24. Then negative 24 just becomes our subtraction sign, so 20 minus 24 is negative 4. Let's say we have this example. Negative 3 times 2 minus 7. Again, if this was a simple operation problem and I said don't worry about the distributive property, you'd say, well, 2 minus 7 is negative 5. Negative 3 times negative 5 is 15. If I asked you to use the distributive property, we'll lasso, take the 3, lasso the 2. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Negative 3 times negative 7. Negative 3 times negative 7 would be 21. Again, that's negative 3 times negative 7, which is 21. 21 is positive, so we see negative 6 plus 21 is 15. And that's kind of a preview of how we would use that. Now let's go on down to see how exactly we would use it with variables. You can't add x plus 4 together, so we must use the distributive property. We say 5 times x is 5x. We say 5 times 4 is 20. Since the 20 is positive, we put a plus sign, we have 5x plus 20. Now let's think back to last week. We can't combine 5x and 20 because they're not like terms. You would not say 25x. Because 5x is 20 not like. Let's go over here. Let's say we had 7 times 2x minus 3. You'd say 7 times 2x, 14x. 7 times negative 3 would give me negative 21, which is minus 21. And there's our final answer. 14x minus 21. We take the 7, distribute to the 2x, 7 distribute to the negative 3. Again, we have a little lasso, like our friend over here, our little cowgirl. They throw in a lasso. We're doing the same thing. Now, if you look at G, you may say, Mr. A, I was just starting to understand this. Why do you put the 2 over here? Well, what property says that I can actually move this 2 over to that side? Well, this is x plus 6 times 2. I can bring the 2 over here because we need the property multiplication. 2 times x plus 6 is how it would be right. We say 2 times x is 2x. 3 times 6 is 12. Positive. So we put a plus sign. Let's do a couple more examples and then we'll be done. Let's take a look at this. Well, we can say 3 times 4. 3 3 times 4 is 12. Distribute the 3 to the negative c. Notice that I always circle the sign as well. I can put a 1 here so the c is not alone. So it's 3 times negative 1c, which is negative 3c. Again, that's 3 times negative 1, which is negative 3. I need to put this in the correct order. I need to put my make this simple all the time. I'm going to say negative 3c plus 12 with a constant at the very end. Remember, sing our ABC, C, C, C's. And you already have constants go to the very end. Now, what if I give you this? Negative 6 times 2x minus 3. We would take the negative 6 times the 2x. That would give us negative 12x. And we're going to distribute the negative 6 to the negative 3. Negative 6 times negative 3. Negative 6 times negative 3 gives us 18. Because 18 is positive, we stick a plus on there, and we have negative 12x plus 18. Some students think they should drop down this negative sign, but that's not actually true. We take the sign over here and the sign over here, and that gives us our plus sign right there. Thank you guys for paying attention. We'll pick up more of this tomorrow, but just want to give you a preview of the distributive problem. Have a great day.